Get ready for some thrills and chills. Bring your gas station boner pills. Welcome to the Scallywag Show. Let's freaking go.
All right, man. As Anox said, man, I need one after that. I don't know what the. Sorry, guys. We were having technical difficulties like a mofo and had to keep logging out. I couldn't hear Walker, which might be okay because he's kind of like PMSing today a little bit. But I'm just playing, man. So, welcome to the Scallywag Show. Sorry about the delay, guys. First and foremost, I just wanted to mention real quick. One of our friends, man, a lot of people know her as Shay's Rockwear, Melissa Shay. She's been in the hospital since Monday night, and she's really fighting the big fight, man. So I wanted to mention that. Anybody that's friends with her and knows her, man, go hit her up. For people that know, she's got this autoimmune disease. She's been waiting 4 months to get medicine for this, and she had something happen where her intestines wrapped around stuff, and she's in a lot of pain and hurting big time, pretty depressed in the hospital, man. So I wanted to mention that. If you can keep her in your thoughts and prayers, man. We had mentioned about the show going back. We got a little wrapped up. We peeled it back. We started off a little off the cuff, man. And, went a little bit with the beards, like 90% of the show. So we're trying to reel it back to the fun variety show it was. And the other thing I'm going to point out in the comments, man, let us know. We were Sundays at 7 and we bounced to Wednesdays when football season starts because I'm not trying to compete with the NFL, man. But if people like that better, man, we might move back to that. So let us know, man. Speaking of that, it's Super Bowl week. Lots of crazy stuff going on. World's still on fire and all that shit, man. But we won't really talk about that. But we got 2 Super Bowl halftime shows and the Emmys the other night, man. And I don't really watch award shows because I get enough politics in my news feed. But I did see, I thought was cool, man. Post Malone and a Slash and who was it? Duff, I think. And they did that tribute to Ozzy, man. War Pigs. That was good. I thought that was really kicked ass, man. I do think Youngblood's version was a little better, but we'll leave that at that, man. And Youngblood won for Changes, man, from Back to the Beginning. For Black Sabbath, man, and I thought that was pretty cool. There was a lot of Ozzy stuff going on the Super Bowl, on the Grammys, man. So that being said, and again, apologies for all this kind of chaos here. Walker, what's going on, brother?
Jack and Squat, and Jack just left town.
There it is.
Just kind of chilling out. I wanted to really quick wish my good brother from another mother, Tim McMahon, a very happy birthday. Tim McMahon, if you don't know him, he's the owner of Valhalla Beard and Body and absolutely stellar human being. So happy birthday there. And just living the dream, brother.
There it is. And we got the very lovely Spooky Brew in the house tonight. Jamie Lambie, she's in Scallywag. She's in Scallywag Slaughterhouse with us, man. And I watched this movie today because I was trying to squeeze it in, man, do all my homework and not my normal notes, which is just like a smiley face, but a fan film, Victim No More. And she's going to be in part 2 coming out. And she's got this line of Final Girl merchandise, the Heartbreaker series, which is pretty badass looking stuff. So how you doing, Jamie? How's it going?
I'm doing fantastic. I had to relight my laptop for my lighting. There we go.
There you go. Yeah, we're all. Yeah, we're. I'm the biggest mess here. I don't know why. We had for 5 minutes. We could not hear. Well, she could. I couldn't hear a thing Walker said. So we're all screwed up, man. So
is that such a bad thing?
No. Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, dude. Yeah. You're a little moody today, so I don't know. Maybe halfway.
Shut the fuck up.
And is Marcus in the comments? What happened, man, on your coffee date, dude? Because Walker came back sick, cranky. Is Marcus even in here? No, he ain't even in here. But we got Black Banner in here. We got Anox. What's going on, guys? Katie's in the house. Larry, Lurch.
Katie,
Chopper. What's going on,
learn.
guys? Okay, so tell us about Victim No More. I watched it, and I'm going to do a review on it. I thought it was fantastic. It's a fan film, Friday the 13th, one of my favorite series of all time. But the cinematography was good, the score was good. I thought the acting was good, the ending was kick-ass, and it's actually directed or partial director or wholly or the whole direction
Co-directed.
co-directed by Catherine Mary Stewart, Mags from The Last Starfighter, from Night of the Comet, Weekend at Bernie's. She's kick-ass. I would love to get her on the show too. But well, you still haven't seen Last Starfighter, right? You've seen it, Walker, right?
No, I have not.
I've seen it
Yeah,
long
I love
time
that
ago.
movie. What's that?
Long time ago.
Yeah, long time. Well, it's been a long time for me too. But yeah, you got to see some Last Starfighter. I think you'll like it. It's 80s. It's pure 80s cheese right there. But Victim No More, I really loved it, and she co-directed it, made a little cameo. I don't want to give any spoilers away about the end, but I thought it was pretty cool concept. The kid goes back. His mom had problems at Camp Crystal Lake, you know what I mean, back in the day, and was going back. Starts off with him at the shrink and goes back to fight those demons type of thing for his mom. And I thought it was pretty good, man. I thought it was really damn good. But now you're coming into part 2, which is called No Loose Ends. So
It's called Loose Ends, Victim No More Part 2.
Loose Ends, Victim,
So,
No Loose Ends, Victim No More Part 2.
yes.
That's it, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So now that's coming out when?
That's not going to premiere till probably November, like somewhere like mid-November. So Bobby's goal was to get it out and have it premiere at the at Creature Feature in Gettysburg, because that's his favorite convention. That's my favorite convention. And I don't know, are you familiar with Creature Feature? Have you guys ever been?
I've
I'm
never
not.
been there to that, but I know a lot of people. I know that's a big, cool ass one there. Yeah.
Yeah, I've
it's
never been there, but I've heard of it.
it's awesome because it's like the whole weekend, you're in Gettysburg. So if you don't want to do the convention, you can do Gettysburg. You can go on ghost tours. You can go and just like see the sights. Go to the battlegrounds. There's tons of stuff to do. It's just like the ambiance, your horror convention in Gettysburg, where it's haunted. It's awesome.
Yeah. Well, Gettysburg's
But,
a place to be. I've been to Gettysburg, just never for that convention. But yeah.
right. But they do, they have bands that play Saturday night, and the whole weekend they show movies. They show independent films. They'll show they'll go back and show maybe The Shining or something like that. But it's the whole weekend and it comes with your ticket. So that's why he wanted to premiere the movie there, and because it would fit right in. But it's not gonna be done in time because he wants to put in the utmost amount of editing. He wants to make sure this is a absolute piece of art, which he already did a great job with Victim No More. Loose Ends is going to be probably closer to a 90-minute movie.
Okay. So the full
So
length.
it's going to be a lot more involved, so there's a lot more work putting into it, which right now that's what he's doing. When he's not working his full-time job, he's putting all his effort into all of that. And then Loose Ends is a
His name again? I'm sorry, I forgot. Was it Peckton? What was Bob's last name?
it's Bob Heckman.
Heckman. Okay.
What the
And
heck, man?
EDP Films, right? Is it where they can see
3DP Films.
EDP?
Yeah, there's something else after it, but if you just look up 3DP Films on YouTube, you'll find it, and you can watch Victim No More like you did for free on YouTube. It's only 45 minutes, so it's
watched
definitely
it as
worth
well.
it.
Yeah, and I highly, if you guys like Friday the 13th, I really highly recommend checking it out. I thought it was great, and it wasn't, where a lot of fan films are, you see the camera shaking, you see that there was a lot, you can tell a lot of post production on this. It looked like it was
Yeah.
a regular feature film. You know what I mean? Now, don't get me wrong. I got no problems with camera shaking and bad acting and stuff because I'm a
Yeah.
cheese movie head, man. But this was really put together really well, and for him
Yeah.
working time and doing that, that's pretty impressive. You know?
Like I was telling you earlier, his movies are not budget movies, they're just independent from movies, you know. And Loose Ends is actually a anthology. It's an anthology, so it has like four, I think it's four different stories with the wraparound. So it's going to be a little bit different. I'm really excited for it. I got a little bit more insight towards the scene that I was in through the last podcast that we did. He just revealed a little bit more, which made a little bit more sense to me. And it's actually going to be a trilogy. So there's going to be a third one after Loose Ends. I don't know what it's going to be called. I don't remember if he said it, but there's going to be another one, and it'll wrap it all up.
Okay, so this one's going to be 4 different storylines linked together.
Yeah.
Is that, okay.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah. Loose Ends is the anthology, so it's 4 different stories within it, the wraparound, and I am in one of the stories, and I'm only in like one scene, but you know, I think you see me like multiple times. I might even be wearing something different because we didn't have enough extras. So I was trying to make myself look like a different person. We'll see if I actually pulled that off or not.
Well, there you go. No, I mean, I'm sure that's fun. I mean, that's on my bucket list. Like we were talking earlier, like one of my bucket lists is to just be like, you know, like this random fat guy that just gets killed in a horror movie, you know, for just like no apparent reason. You know what I mean? And
It's
like
so
that's
fun.
my bucket list.
Yeah, it's so fun.
Now I will say, because I watched the movie as well. I really appreciated the kills in that.
Yeah, very good. Yeah.
You know, that they were good kills, and I always liked that. You know, they weren't over the top and they weren't too cheesy, and kudos.
Hey,
So
and you know,
do you guys each have a favorite one? Because mine is at the cabin.
yeah, mine's at the cabin too. I think.
Yeah.
I think the boyfriend kill at the cabin would be mine. I think. Besides the ending, I don't want to give the ending away to everybody because the ending was pretty fucking epic. But like, well, you know which one I really did like was the brother, the first kill, because he picks up the Jason mask. You know what I mean? But then he leaves it on the ground, and he's actually stays as like, you know, sackhead Jason through this movie, and I really appreciated that. I thought that was pretty cool because I thought it was going to be the same old, you know, he put the mask on and go, but then you see it laying there as he walks away, and then he goes and gets you know, killing everybody with the sack. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, maybe he was feeling a little nostalgic.
Yeah.
With the sack.
What about you, Walker? Favorite kill?
Probably the boyfriend at the cabin, but I did appreciate the brother because it was subtle.
Yeah, it was.
You know, you always want your first kill in a horror movie, in my opinion, you want it to be sort of subtle so it builds. And
Right.
I think it did that.
Yeah. It's a true Friday the 13th fan film, you know, and it's not just one of those ones like you said with all the shaky cameras and they just want to kill a bunch of people. It has like a whole entire storyline, you know, it's a trilogy. So it's a lot more involved than just the typical, you know, fan film.
Well, and the thing is the story is a good story. It's not convoluted and it's not totally ridiculous. You know, a lot of fan films, the stories, you know, are a little goofy. This one I really dug.
Well, even some of the movies. I mean, some of the Jasons started getting goofy.
Oh, come on, Jason X.
He was brought back by getting electrocuted underwater, and then he's in space. I didn't even watch the space one. I only saw like 10 minutes.
Me neither.
And the damn Jason Takes Manhattan, which I thought the scenes in Manhattan were cool, but he was only in Manhattan for like 10 minutes. The rest of it was like on a yacht and lakes and rivers and stuff. So it was like, you know, I don't know, that kind of annoyed me. Well, maybe a little more than 10 minutes, but so real quick, being the breaking news thing is up there. and I don't know how to get rid of it or how it's even on there because we are the worst beard show on YouTube. But we got to go real quick with breaking news today, though. A24 has completed it all, and they now officially own everything Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And they just announced a TV show and a movie in early development for Leatherface and Texas Chainsaw Massacre fans, which is another one of my favorite franchises. But A24 has been trying to get it. You know, they've been really putting out a lot of stuff, man, and they've been trying to really work this Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and it is now officially property of A24, which is pretty cool. So I want to see some good stuff. That last one sucked, man. That last one really sucked.
It did.
Funny trash.
Yeah, the only funny part about that one was when Jason was going to kill somebody, and Jason Leatherface was going to kill somebody, and held up the phone and was like, you know, you're going to get canceled, you know, before he cut his that was pretty cool, you know. But and I took the time today because I was actually going to review Don't Fuck in the Woods Part 2, but I wanted to listen to the podcast that you were just on. Now the audio's out. I started listening to it. I got to finish it tomorrow. What is it? It's an excellent day for a podcast, right?
What an excellent day for a podcast.
What an excellent day for a podcast. But the video for that's coming out next week, right?
It should be out. And I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna listen to it. I'm just gonna wait, and watch that.
You know, and check out the whole video. But them guys are cool. Was it like 4 guys, just total horror fans, man, like total horror nerds like us, man. And it was a pretty good show so far. You know, you were on it, Bob was on it, so I want to catch the whole rest of that. But
yeah, they're my boys.
Yeah, they were definitely good. And Ox, Don't Fuck in the Woods Part 2, LMAO. Hey man, I gotta see it.
And if Katie's in here, there you go. We mentioned Don't Fuck in the Woods again.
Yeah, Katie's in here.
I just realized I didn't do this on purpose, but I am wearing Friday the 13th.
Hey, that's cool.
It was perfect.
The Walkers. What's your first?
Oh, that's a cool hoodie. There you go.
Nice.
Now,
it was from Spirit. What?
As her favorite movie, Walker? Or no, you want me?
Well, I wanted to know what our guest's favorite horror movie of all time was.
Favorite movie of all time, I think, is the original Friday the 13th.
Classic.
Part 1.
Yeah, like everybody loves Jason and stuff, but there's just something about that. I think it's just because like it's the beginning of it, and I'm a fan of, Ari Lehman. So the boy Jason at the end of the movie, I think that's what really brings it home, is because like I've met him like multiple times. I've seen his band play multiple times, First Jason.
Nice.
And he's a super awesome guy. And I think that's what also makes it more important to me, It kind of brings it home. But I've always loved that movie, especially like the Kevin Bacon kill. Like that was always my favorite.
That was my favorite as well, man. I was just gonna say, anytime Kevin Bacon gets a knife through the chest from the back, that's a good day.
Yeah. The Kevin Bacon kill and the Johnny Depp kill in like Nightmare on Elm Street were 2 of my favorites.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They were definitely badass ones. Lurch, 1974 Texas Chainsaw Massacre, absolutely, man, fucking classic. And so is 2003 with Jessica Biel. I love that one too.
I thought it was good too, actually. And I don't like remakes, but I like that one. There's very few remakes I like.
Very few, but that one was actually really good. Baker, Sean just sneaking eating a meatloaf sub with it. Hey, let me tell you something. This is how fat I am, right? And I've been actually doing good on a diet, lost 10 pounds, but
good job.
And French bread pizzas, and that's not good enough. So I threw like Velveeta on top of it because I just need extra fat. So I did sneak a little bit.
Hey man,
That's
every
not
time
even real.
every once in a while you need a little Velveeta fat fuckus.
That's how I felt tonight. A little Velveeta fat fuckus, man. No, I like part one a lot too. It's just usually people say part two, a lot of times, when they talk about Friday the 13th. So that's cool. Yeah, part one was awesome leading up to the story and Pamela Voorhees. So how are you feeling about Crystal Lake? And I love the fact that they brought it back to Jersey. You've been up there to Blairstown. I've grown up in Jersey, and I still have not gone to like the Blairstown Diner and the original camp for Friday the 13th, but I need to do that before I move to Florida.
Did you notice, like when you were watching Victim No More, did you guys notice like the certain like the scenery from the original Friday the 13th movie? Did you notice any of that?
I noticed a little bit, yeah.
Like where Annie comes like walking through like that little like tunnel, that
Right.
little like opening or whatever. There's so much in there. Once you visit Blairstown, everything is right there to visit. It's not a very big town at all. It's really small. But you'll definitely notice everything. It's almost everything is the same, but that little tunnel, like that's classic, and like that little waterfall that's right there. And all of that is in Victim No More, which makes it even more classic,
That is because I was wondering.
then,
I did see parts that I'm like, oh man, and so I didn't know if he filmed it all there or what. Which is it makes
it's a lot of it was there, yeah.
Okay.
And then the diner, the Blairstown Diner, which was in that little part of the movie as well. They have it decked out there all year long for Friday the 13th. You can go there any day of the year, and it's Friday the 13th themed. They don't ever let that go. Mike is he's not necessarily the owner, but he might as well be. He runs it. He does a fantastic job. He's got so much merchandise. They've got hoodies, they got t-shirts, magnets, coffee. They even have like their own coffee bagged up you can buy and take home.
So the diner has become kind of like how Loch Ness in Scotland, they've embraced Nessie and they sell plushies and shirts and shit like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. And they do a lot of shit there because I follow that diner, and like I said, I've never been there, but I follow them, and they do a lot of different events and things there too.
Yeah.
Especially when they were right there filming Crystal Lake. They had something going on, like, because they had like blockades where like residents can just go to like stand and watch like the movie being filmed. So many friends I had went up there and was just sending clips of it. So it's pretty awesome just to see people like walking around getting filmed and everything else right in the middle of town,
Yeah, I have a friend who was like somehow he like snuck in there. And he was in there like the whole day. They never kicked him out. But he's kind of like a Blairstown favorite anyway, because he cosplays as Jason. He's known as South Jersey Jason. His name is Brian Emenizer. And he's always doing the Friday the 13th events at the diner. Like this February 13th, they're doing like a Valentine's Day thing, and it's always pictures with Jason. And I was actually supposed to go up there and help him take pictures, but I'm starting a new job and I've got training. So unfortunately I won't be able to go. But
you got a training that day. I knew you were saying like a couple days ago you weren't sure if you'd have to or not.
Yeah, unfortunately I have to. So work comes before fun,
Yeah, but at least they embrace it, though. That's one of the things that it really annoys the hell out of me about South Jersey. One of my favorite things is, the Jersey Devil, like the legend of the Jersey Devil and everything through the Pine Barrens, everything else. And if you go to Smithville, which is one of my favorite towns, this little historical town, you can walk around, shop. They got all kinds of stuff. But right next door, Leeds Point, like you can walk like literally a block, and they had the graveyard, it had like the Mother Leeds and the Jersey Devil, all of it. But they have all the stores now downplaying the whole like Jersey Devil thing. Like they're encouraged not to like bring it up, and they even got rid of those graves. It's like weird, man. I guess tourists going there, but like that's tourists going there. Like like you know what I mean? Like you're going there and that's what it's famous for, man. So it's kind of a little odd that they would downplay it like that.
Right. I mean, so we mentioned like you mentioned the Jersey Devil and then, you know, Nessie. Um do you guys have like a favorite or cryptid? Are you into cryptids? Because I love
Absolutely.
Mothman. Mothman is like my absolute favorite. I have like half of my bedroom is all Mothman stuff.
Yeah, Walker's a big Mothman guy. He did a special on this channel actually on Mothman.
That's awesome.
But Mothman is not my favorite. My favorite is actually the Native American legend of the Wendigo.
Mm.
The Wendigo is a cannibalistic forest cryptid who has an insatiable hunger, and the legend is that it's so ravenous that it ate its own mouth, so where its lips are gone and its teeth are exposed.
Yeah, there was a movie about the Wendigo. I think it was good. I can't remember.
Wendigo's cool. There's a lot of cool ones, man. I don't even know what my favorite would be. Well, I don't even know. Is the Jersey Devil considered a cryptid, or what is that considered?
Yeah,
It's a cryptid.
My favorite.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Any animal.
Devil stories that scared the crap out of me, like from back in the day. But like that would be my favorite then.
The way I see it is any animal that could possibly exist, but yeah, Wendigo, absolutely. Bigfoot, Nessie, and Jersey Devil, all cryptids.
Mm-hmm.
So we got next month, Baker. There is a Friday the 13th. Hell yeah.
Yeah. I might be able to make it to that one.
Yeah, that sucks. Well, next time you go, let me know. I might, because I need to get up there and see this place, man, before I'm down in Palm Tree Land for good.
Well, after March, the next one is November 13th. So, and that might be when we have the premiere of, you know, Loose Ends, Victim No More Part 2. I'm not sure. It would be perfect. The perfect day for it. I think it's gonna be right around that time.
For that, because that would be pretty cool, you know? Oh yeah. So
And
we got
real quick, Bones, Beard, and Body. Read that.
what?
Read that.
I was.
No.
should visit the gas station in Bastrop, Texas. That's an awesome spot for the first time. That is, dude. I talk about it once a week. When I go to Texas and I'm going to go crash the Tameless Tallow store, and I told them I'm going to ride a bull Jersey style and probably die. I am going to see that gas station, man, because that looks just cool as hell. You get the food. They got little pods you can sleep in and shit.
Yep.
The actual house got moved though, right? I think it's like 45 minutes away, and it's like some kind of like fancy hotel type of thing now. But I am like all about like seeing that gas station. That is a complete bucket list, brother.
Yeah, Sean and I were planning that gas station trip for the last year, and we actually want to do a live from it if we can.
Oh yeah, if they let us, man. Yeah, I'll do a live from anywhere I can, man. If they let us,
that'd be awesome.
Yeah, hell yeah. And so real quick, let me just give a couple plugs, man, on stuff coming out. Tomorrow is Parlor Talk with Dead Matter, man, Black Matter Grooming, and Dead Smooth. Check that out. Later on, after that is the three Trace Amigos, and Monday, worlds are gonna collide as me and Walker are going on with 30 Spray J and Dino Tactical Santa in a no holds barred say whatever
Outlaw Fest.
hour and a half. It's gonna be a fun ass episode.
It will.
And probably no rules, man, and we're just gonna have a blast. So that's Monday 7:30. Is it Monday? I don't know. Dino has like 12 fucking shows, dude. It's Monday. Right? Monday at 7:30. Modern Outlaws, man. It's gonna be a blast. All right, so how did the whole clothing deal thing happen with Final Girl and you and all that? Tell us about that going on and plug that for yourself, because I know she's got some badass stuff out. I shared the link in Scallywags, but we'll share it again. We're all about the love here, man.
So, my buddy Josh, who was also in Loose Ends with me, he was in the same scene. I met him because he used to, or he does cosplay as Sackhead Jason, and he used to always come out during first Jason shows. So he comes out and kind of like hypes up the crowd and everything, and walks around as Jason. And so I met him through that, and he kind of like bought a perk on a campaign to be in a music video for First Jason, and shared it. And I was like, oh, that's awesome. I'm like, how can I be in this music video? And there was only like one like affordable perk, which was like you paid like $100 and you could be a courtroom member in this video. I'm like, yeah, okay, that's cool. I could do that. But then I had the switcheroo with my job. So then I was like, maybe I shouldn't do that anymore. Because then, I found out filming is going to be in Pittsburgh. So then you're going to have to drive all the way to Pittsburgh, and you got to get a hotel and all that stuff. And it's going to cost me way more money. And I don't really have that right now. So, so Anthony and his wife Mandy are the ones that run the Scare Zone, which is on Facebook. It's the Scare Zone. And then they also have the Final Girl Apparel. Well, I reached out to Anthony and I said, I was like, I'm not going to be able to do this music video, because I was already chatting with him about it, getting details. And I'm like, what else can I get involved with? And he said, well, we have these other perks coming up and these other campaigns. He's like, but, he's like, we need models for the Final Girl Apparel. And so I'm like, okay. And he said, you can make commission, you can do this and do that. It's really fun. You get designs, and I'm like, I'll give it a shot. So it's just fun, and it gets my name out there. Like I'm really trying to push like Spooky Brew, opposed to Jamie Lambie when getting involved in like these like independent films and things like that. I just think it's fun to have more of a character opposed to just being myself. And so actually we can thank the guys from What an Excellent Day for a Podcast, my Jersey boys, because they always call me Spooky Brew. They're like, hey, it's Spooky Brew, Spooky Brew. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I just kind of started going by Spooky Brew. And so it's my Instagram, it's my YouTube, and now it's my TikTok. And so I asked Anthony, the phone call coming through. Can I be Spooky Brew? Because he made me like a design at first, and it said Jamie Lambie. I said, can I be Spooky Brew? And he changed it up real quick and put my design on there with, my name, Spooky Brew. And it's just fun. Like I'm not trying to get involved in these movies to like make money and stuff. It's just, I had such a fun time being in Loose Ends and just being a background actor. That I just want to get involved in more stuff like that. And just having that, little perky name and stuff, might help. And then obviously having myself, on a t-shirt and a mug and a teddy bear, may also help even more. So it's fun for me. It's something to do. And it's just another way for me to get, more involved in the independent movie scene.
That's awesome. I mean, yeah, shit. I would love to be an extra or anything in a horror movie. It's just fun to do. Like, you know what I mean? Money wise or not. Like I said, my bucket list is to be one of them people that just get killed, like I'll be running or something and my fat ass will trip over a twig and you know what I mean, and get sawed in half or something.
No.
Well,
it would have to trip over like a can of Spam or something.
Oh, well, that would make that probably, yeah. It would be me like diving for that can of Spam probably and then get
how did Sean die? He tripped over a Twinkie.
Yeah. So now the Spooky Brew thing, like two of your favorite things are two of mine, coffee and horror movies. So that's pretty much how you just got that name, like when they started calling you that.
Yeah, I was just like updating my Instagram name, and it was not a very cool name. And I was updating my profile, and I was saying, oh, I like spooky stuff. Oh, I like coffee, and and then it just kind of occurred to me that maybe I should change my name to Spooky Brew. I'm like, oh, I kind of like that. It was just very like random. I really didn't have any plan for it whatsoever, and I love it.
And it
definitely works.
Like, so it really is a pretty cool shirt. So you want to give the link on that? And
So you go to and was it thescarezone.net?
thanks.
I can't remember if it's thescarezone.net or scarezone.net. I can't use my phone right now. But
I'll
I
share.
think it's
So
yeah, I think it's thescarezone.net. And once you go on there, you'll see like all the different models and all their merchandise. You just kind of scroll until you find, hopefully the one you want. And we have all of our Heartbreaker designs for February, and some of the models have like their old designs from like previous months. But there's a T-shirt. It is pretty cute. It's me with my glasses and stuff, and ripping open a heart because I'm a heartbreaker apparently. There's a T-shirt. There's a mug. The mug is really neat, and a teddy bear. There's also they have a Final Girl hat, like a trucker hat, which is really cool too. And I'm gonna grab one of those to wear with my T-shirt and do like a promo. And then they have a shirt that's like it's all of the girls. It's all actually not even just girls. There are guys in the Final Girl apparel that have been other actors and gotten involved. So it's everybody. So it's a pretty neat shirt. I think it says like not a victim. So it's different from Victim No More. And this one is not a victim. And but once you go on there, you put in wherever you can enter a code, you put in code SPOOKY and it'll save you 5%. And it helps get me credit, so that way I can build up my my credit towards a new design for next month. So like, you have to sell like so many things to be able to earn that, and I want to be able to get a new design because who knows what next month is going to be, but I can't wait to see. So I appreciate it.
That's absolutely awesome. And go help her out, man. Go check it out, scarezone.net. I'll share the exact link because I don't remember if it was the Scarezone either or just Scarezone.
Yeah. Oh, but also, if you go on there, if you go in the scarezone.net, there's campaigns for like other movies. Like right now, there's a campaign for Killer Pizza, which sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
And so if you go onto any of those campaigns and you want to buy a perk, you can also put my code in and save 5%. So let's just say you have the extra dough and you want to get a perk to be a producer in the movie or something, and it's maybe like $500. Well, you can put that code in and save 5% off of that. That's pretty good, So it's the code is good for anything on the website.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, too, because a lot of people in the comments here might take buy a perk as a different thing, but no, I'm kidding. But no, that's awesome though. That is definitely awesome. And so go help her out, man. Go check out scarezone.net, Spooky Brew. That's what we try and do, man. We're a big fan of like everybody win, and support, man. That's why we support. That's why I always like to support like local music, indie movies, everything that you're helping people. Same thing when it comes out to like the beards and like we've talked before and the cap companies and stuff. When you buy from like a big box store, you're just adding sales. If you buy from, a small batch, man, you're helping somebody put their kid through college, put food on the table and helping families. You know what I mean? So definitely, I mean, I'm going to buy one, but they're awesome. Definitely check them out. They're pretty cool, man. I thought they came out really, really cool. And a couple people, Renee and Katie, are planning to wreak havoc on Monday night.
I have no doubt.
And Black Matter, yes, just drop Pushing Daisies. If you enjoy floral, I need to order that one. I didn't order that one. I did order. What the hell is it called? I gotta order that Pushing Daisies. I forgot about that. Halloween. What?
Halloween from Wicked.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Anything that's going to combine Halloween into Valentine's Day, like I'm like automatically like locked in. But
Heck yeah.
cologne scent, not the normal food stuff. I was like, well, I got to try it because when she says it's a cologne scent, that's a damn good generally cologne scent. So those are food stuff, but
she was kind enough to send it my way, and I should be getting that tomorrow.
Nice. Yeah, Walker gets all the ends, man.
Whatever.
What we got? I'm sorry, guys. Just going through the comments. What we got going on?
Well, while you're going through the comments, why don't I want to highlight one of our sponsors, Bones
From YouTube.
Beard and Body. I just got this in the mail today. My good buddy Blake Hughes gifted this to me, and it is Prehistoric Forest from Bones Beard and Body. And let me tell you something, this is fantastic. Let's see if my blind ass can read the profile. It's volcanic ash, smoldering sand. I can't read this shit. Hold on.
Is it beard oil?
Yes. Okay, it's volcanic ash, smoldering sand, smoked sage, scorched ginkgo, dragon's blood, and ancient amber. And let me tell you something. This is absolutely fantastic. It's a little dark, but not overly. It is, you really get the ash and the smoke, and you really get that sage kind of coming through, makes it a little earthy. Fantastic scent from
Sage. I love Sage, man.
yeah, from Bones Beard and Body, Prehistoric Forest. I highly suggest you jump on the website and grab this before it's gone.
All right. Did you have another one, or are you good? Or you have something?
Well, I got one that is not a.
I got Tameless, by the way, because I got.
Yeah, I figured you did. This one is not a sponsor, but was a guest last week. Elegant Sasquatch just came out with Big Fig Energy, and this one is phenomenal. If you like sort of sweet, if you like sort of earthy, grab it.
I like figs.
Fig is my favorite scent to use in a beard oil. So,
Fig is good. Hell yeah. Is that what you got? You got it?
that's what I got for the beard stuff.
Okay. Pinheads, or you saving that?
The what?
Doing pinheads, or you saving it?
I'm saving pinheads.
All right. So we got other horror news, man. Anaconda is now on digital. I thought it was on streaming because that was the way it was set up, but it's not. It's like for still the $20 on digital, man. I did want to see that. I bought that stupid Regal card so I can go see every movie for $24 a month, and I bought it like 4 months ago and seen 2 movies, man. It was probably the dumbest investment I've made. But I need to go watch some stinking movies. But I want to get more into like the horror reviews, so that's why I did it. But it's always like something on there where I can't get over there. But Send Help and Iron Lung have dominated the box office, man. Horror is kicking ass in the box office. The Send Help, Sam Raimi one. You know, the girl, her boss was abusive. The plane goes down, and they're trapped on an island together, and she like tortures them and stuff. Looks pretty good. Iron Lung, I'm not really sure what it's about, but I did hear somebody, a reviewer, talk about it today and said it wasn't his favorite, wasn't the worst, but that it's basically the guy wrote it, directed it, marketed it, and starred in 3/4 of it, all one person. So
Holy shit!
Out what's going on with that, but that pulled in $21.5 million over the box office over the weekend. So
yeah,
Really?
I gotta see the trailer for that.
what's that?
I said I need to see the trailer for that one.
Yeah, I didn't watch it yet. I just saw that it was like up against like Send Help, and I'm like, oh wow, for a nice independent film, that's pretty good. But I didn't realize that the guy basically did everything for the film himself, and from what they were saying on the thing, basically started like 3/4 of it was he was the only actor in it. So I got to really see the trailer on that.
I'm doing Friday. Friday, I'm gonna do a double feature. I'm gonna go see both of those
There you go. That'd probably be
with
good.
my buddy Tim, and he's really into horror.
Can get in there and do that because that might be a good idea.
Well, see, I hadn't even heard of Iron Lung until you said something to me about it.
Look, it kind of came out of left field, dude. I didn't know that going on either, and it was just like poof, falls on Iron Lung. So, like, I didn't hear that in much of my horror circles, groups, or anything really until right at the end. So I don't know. But that's what's out on there. Not a whole lot of streaming dropped this week. Typical stuff. Tubi's always got some stuff. Gotta love some horror, man. As B movies as they come. Let me see. Don't Fuck in the Woods is definitely my next Tubi movie to watch. Part two, because I got to see if it compares to the original. But what else we got? I just do.
I think you guys watched a movie.
Oh, but thank you.
We all watched it.
Walker did. Did you ever end up watching the match?
I did not get a chance to watch it.
All right, so
Well, shame on you.
I know. I wanted to.
Yeah. So match, and you know what's funny is, I mentioned that to Melissa's husband Brett, and she read me a riot act. Man, she was like, "That was the stupidest shit I had to sit and watch through." But she don't like B movies, man. I thought it was great. It's a dating movie. She shows up. And it's like, obviously it's a fake thing. The dude's mom's there, drugs her. She goes in there, just a beast thing. There's some weird parts. There is like an ancestral hand job to the monster that came out of left field, and the ding dong to booby ratio was way off for me, man. Like, so I like, you know what I mean. So that dropped it. I could only give it 3.5. Devil horns because of the ding dong to booby ratio. But
there's been a lot of ding dong activity. I mean, 28 years later, that thing is all dong.
Yeah.
I hated that movie.
Which one? The 28 years later?
Yeah, I hated it.
I've only
so
seen
stupid.
I was never really too into them.
The first one was awesome.
Yeah,
I love the first one.
The first one actually was, but the other ones that were coming out, I just didn't catch, and they just didn't like jump off to me. You know what I mean? But yeah. So
now is 28 years later the latest one with what's his nuts? Who's the guy in that? Plays the doctor.
I don't know. Honestly,
I don't know who that is.
He played. He was in Gandhi.
Fuck. Gandhi? That's the movie you go as a cell point? I don't fucking know who played in Gandhi, bro. Jesus.
Oh my God.
Gandhi was like years ago and shit. I don't know. I don't know who I'd have to see him, dude. Honestly, I don't know.
Now I got to look it up.
I'm trying to look it up now, too.
Okay.
Renee, ding down to booby ratio is going to be my new vocal stem. I can feel it. Yeah, it's got to be a good ratio.
I'm sorry. No, it wasn't Gandhi.
Huh?
Wasn't Gandhi. It was Voldemort. Ray Fiennes.
How the fuck did you go from Voldemort to Gandhi?
Because when the motherfucker is sitting there in the trailer and he's bald and he's dirty, he looked like the fucking dude who played Gandhi.
So is it Danny Boyle? No. Hold on.
No, it's Ray Fiennes.
Ray Fiennes was Voldemort. Yeah, well, I knew Voldemort, but you're saying fucking Gandhi, dude. I got you. I got you. Walker's not feeling good tonight, and I'm breaking his balls. He's gonna put a spell on me and shit. But like, yeah. So back to the booby to ding dong ratio. Like
Ben Kingsley.
And I'm tired of people remaking 80s movies that had 85 boobies in it and all of a sudden have none. Like Silent Night, Deadly Night, great movie, but went from 80 boobies to none. Toxic Avenger, 80 boobies to none. It's a shame. If you're going to remake an 80s classic that had that, you need to keep that in there, man. Or at least pay homage to it or something. Have one even if
it's just all dongs now.
Fucking sausage fest.
Yeah. Walker, are you okay tonight? Walker had a coffee date with Marcus. Marcus, where you at, dude? What did you do to Walker, man?
He didn't do shit. I met Marcus at Waffle House. We had coffee. We hung out for about 2 hours, and I came home and I grabbed something quick to eat, and I ended up throwing up all over the place.
I blame it on Waffle House.
Got really nauseous. I'm just, little off tonight. I apologize.
You're good, man. But just everybody can see your little, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's been all transparency. It's been a rough couple of weeks.
Katie said dongs are the new boobs. No, dongs are definitely not the new boobs. But if you want to see a wild ass dong with a mousetrap kind of scene, but no, I actually liked that. And back to that, I forgot we were even talking about that. So matches, I thought it was pretty good. What did you think of it? Did you like it?
I liked it. I mean, it's not like one of my top favorite movies, but I think I would probably give it like I don't know, maybe like for me, I'd probably give it like a 6 out of 10.
Okay.
Maybe I think a 6 out of 10.
I mean, I thought the movie was good. I thought the plot was all right. The kill scenes were pretty good, and it was a little different. But yeah, there was a little bit that could have been better in the movie. But all in all, and like I said, the Dom the boob thing. But yeah,
I mean, like I recommend seeing it. I mean, I wouldn't tell anybody not to see it.
Absolutely recommend seeing that.
Mm-hmm.
So Walker, all right, so. I'm trying to think of what else we have to go over, man. All right, so I'll go over one real quick. And like I said, we're trying to break it up, man. Go back to variety. We've been all over the place, and we're all me and Walker are a little screwed up tonight. So I apologize to Jamie on that. All right, so I'm gonna do Conjure Coffee by Tameless Tallow, another one of the sponsors. This is also from Lumber Snacks. It's another beer bro there, man. I absolutely do love this one. This one is the other one, the coffee scent she had that I really dug was Corpse Cafe, I believe it was.
Yep.
With the chocolate and the beans. That was fantastic. But this one is what we got? Coffee beans. I'm gonna say this so wrong, dude. Artemisia or mugworts. I don't even know how to think about pronounce. Blueberry, roasted pecans, amber, bourbon. And it is blended beautifully. So if you dig a coffee scent with like some darkness and sweet coming through, Conjure Coffee, highly recommend. Definitely dig that one a lot.
Hell yeah!
I'm gonna need
All
that
the
one.
coffee.
Yeah, it's a good scent. I should have got like the cologne in this too, but there it is again. And Lumber Snacks, I said it again. He's like a beer bro. It's a collab or something, man. So definitely check out Conjure Coffee and Dig Coffee. I love coffee. A lot of coffee scents. I don't really have much else, man. So I thought Walker was coming with a little more, but
well, I got 2 more sponsors to go through, but
hit us with it because I'm at a loss, dude. All my shit.
Pinhead's Pins. If you haven't already, go grab the Love Hurts pin for Valentine's Day. Give it to the person you hate or love. This one is really cool. A lot of detail to it. heart wrapped in barbed wire. Absolutely love this pin.
Actually, a type of Valentine's.
Exactly, man. Anti Valentine's Day, damn it. But absolutely go grab this one if you're a pin guy or girl. This one is available right now. Pinheads Pins.
There you go.
And the last thing is Bane Blends. If you haven't tried Bane Blends, I highly suggest you go to his site and look at all of his stuff, because he's got an infused blend that has different herbs infused into the carrier oil. He's got an uninfused blend. He's got hand salves. He's got deodorants, wash, you name it. You're probably going to find it at Bane Blends LLC.
A lot of
Give
people
him a shot.
that too. That Dr. Bane.
The Dr. Bane, man, that Dr. Pepper kind of whiskey scent that he came out with, that sold out quick.
I heard it's really, really good, man.
I believe he came back out with I think he had a few that he had made extra on the website. But that one sold within 24 hours.
Wow.
So,
Fair enough.
Bane
So
Blend.
yeah. So Jamie, you got to show everybody the hood on that S hoodie or pajama hoodie you got. Is that pajamas or just a hoodie?
It's like one of those hooded fleece, like the really big one. And I got it from Spirit, actually.
Really?
Spirit Halloween.
Yeah, that's pretty badass. I dig that.
There you go.
See, I'd watch horror movies in that. Oh yeah.
Well,
Oh,
I live in the basement and it's cold down here, so I'm always wearing something that's really warm.
oh, okay. Well, that looks pretty damn warm. That was. And what was it? There was one other movie I wanted to talk about, but I was thinking it was coming out sooner, and it's not, man. But one movie I'm really looking forward to, probably because I'm looking forward to it so much, but is Ready or Not Part 2. But that's not coming out till like March 20th. I don't know why I thought it was coming out like early February, so I had that screwed up. And if
That
anybody,
should probably be good.
yeah, I think so. It's gonna be her and her sister going back in there. And if you haven't seen Ready or Not, the original, definitely check it out, man. That movie is
It's a good one.
She was awesome in that, and that movie, The Babysitter. I love that one too.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So what's next? Before we wrap up here, so what's next for you? Any other plans coming up? I know you're starting the new job, so that's going to halt some things probably for a little bit.
Yeah, I'm starting the new job, but I mean, I can go in and put anything I want on the calendar and ask off. So I need to I gotta map out like all the conventions that are coming up that I want to go to. But I already have my hotel booked for Creature Feature. I'm going the whole entire weekend. So and I was like, I don't even care if I go by myself. It's gonna be fun, and I've got tons of friends that are going. And maybe I can walk around in one of my shirts and advertise a little bit, and go watch movies for 3 days, and maybe do a ghost tour or something. That's what I'm mostly looking forward to. I just can't describe how much I love that convention. And if I had to pick just one convention to go to, it would be that one. And it's not like there's like tons of people to meet, but that's okay with me. It's just being in the environment. Huh?
Where is that one held?
It's in Gettysburg. It's at the Wyndham Hotel.
That's right.
In
That's
Gettysburg.
right. Okay.
And that's November, right?
No, this is in March.
Oh, that
So
one's. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's March 20th to the 22nd.
Oh, that's cool.
So, but I don't have anything else like set up. It's just focusing on the Final Girl, and then just seeing what else I can get into. Maybe get some perks on some other movies or something like that. I don't know anybody personally that's doing any filming. I mean, lucky for me, like I knew Bobby personally for Victim No More, so I was able to kind of jump in there and be an extra. Which it's actually kind of weird that he didn't get enough people. He invited people locally, to be extras in the movie, and people just didn't show up, or said they couldn't make it. But then, I went from Maryland, I'm like right north of Baltimore, and went all the way to Amityville. So, and stayed in a hotel. I put up money and everything for it, but I would do it all over again. It was so fun. And then I got to go to Amityville, so that was awesome. I got to go see the house,
Right. Yeah.
and
We've
I
done
had
that
never
house
visited the
many
house before.
times.
Yeah, I went there at night and took some pictures at night, which was really cool. I mean, the sky was awesome. It was like perfect. And then I went back the next day and took some pictures in the daylight. So, and I had to stop at a coffee shop, and get a coffee. The New York, yeah, I think it was New York Beanery. New York Beanery is where I got a coffee from. It was really good. They're an awesome little shop.
I stop at coffee shops all I am like I should
It's
slow coffee. I love some coffee, man.
coffee shops and diners are my favorite. I love coffee shops and diners.
Mine too.
And then like Bantam.
Diners are ass, but North Jersey and Central Jersey, man, the diners are like, I mean, everywhere. You come out of any bar, you got a diner 24.
It's Diner Central. Yeah, we don't have a whole lot around here.
Yeah.
So
We
I
have
love it.
Like 10 o'clock at night. I'm like, I'm used to like going out of a diner, going out of the bar up north and, hop into one of them late night diners or White Castle or something, down here. They're like, it's just closed up.
Yeah, we just get a Taco Bell.
But still, I mean, surprisingly, But all right. So what else you got? You got something else, Walker?
Not really. I just wanted to thank everybody for tuning in, and I want to thank you, Spooky, for coming in. It was
You're welcome.
fun.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
You're welcome, and do everybody a favor, people, and go support these artists. Go support these small businesses, and every little bit helps. And it's when you support artists like this, that's when we get the cool shit. Remember, y'all fucking matter.
That's it. All right, Jamie, Spooky Brew, got anything else to say to the people? Anything else you wanted to go over? Anything? All right.
Nope. Just go to thescarezone.net and remember to use your code SPOOKY.
There you go, 5%.
Save your 5%. Yep.
Now, Victim No More on YouTube. You won't regret it. 40-minute fan movie of Friday the 13th. If you like Friday the 13th, check it out, man. It is awesome. And the new one, which I'm going to screw the name up again, but No Loose Ends.
Loose Ends, Victim No More Part 2. Loose Ends, Victim No More Part 2.
Ends. Why do I keep thinking No Loose Ends? Like
you're thinking of a mob movie or something.
Yeah, like a cop show or something. Loose Ends, Victim No More Part 2. And next week I will have to Part 2 review for everybody.
I'm sorry.
No.
You can also find you can follow Victim No More on Instagram and Facebook as well.
Oh, is it on there? Also? Okay.
Yeah, it'll have all the updates and stuff for Loose Ends.
Okay.
Right on.
It's under that, or is it under the 3DP films? It's under Victim No More?
It's just Victim No More.
All right, so go check it out. Go support your final girl, Spooky Brew. Like those cups, shirts, and everything really look awesome. Every little bit helps. It's helped supporting people in the community, man. That's really all I got. I'm sorry, me and Walker are a little off tonight. It's been a week, but this was an awesome. Thank you so much, Jamie, for coming on with us. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Walker. Thank you, everybody in the comments for hanging out with us, man. The douche crew was live and well in the comments today. Much love to you all. Keep it Scallywag. Keep crushing it. Till next time.